Hey peeps, it is I, Jerry, back with another video for you. It is currently 3:30 a.m. here in Chicago. I should go get some sleep, but while trying to go to sleep, I stumble across this article by ScreenRant. GTA 5's music creates a obvious continuity problem. Some of the songs played on Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto 5 radio stations create a problem for the continuity of Rockstar's games' fictional setting. At first, I didn't see how this made sense, but let's go a little further. Music plays an important part in Grand Theft Auto 5, the game's radio setting a tone as players drive down Los Santos Highway or a busy downtown street. Although most players may not be fully listening to the lyrics as they take charge behind the wheel, it turns out that some of the hits included in GTA 5's track list pose a problem for the fictional setting of the 2013 open-world crime game. GTA 5 takes place in the state of San Andreas, a fictional version of California. It includes rare fictional areas like Los Santos and Vinewood, named after Los Angeles and Hollywood, respectively. These real-world locations directly influence the aesthetic animations of the bustling open-world environment. In fact, Grand Theft Auto games are known for taking place fictional trinity based off of the American cities San Andreas, California, Liberty City, New York, and Vice City, Miami. Even though driving around Los Santos in GTA 5 feels like taking a ride in actual LA, which speaks to the similarities between the game's environment and its real-life counterpart, distinct things are still changed to ensure the continuity of the fictional locale. The Hollywood sign is changed to Vinewood, for instance. The Del Perro Pier has no mentions of Santa Monica Pier's name. But it appears Rockstar forgot to take into account, or most likely didn't care, that some of the music in Grand Theft Auto 5's radio stations may not acknowledge these fictional locations, creating a problem for the continuity. How? It's f***ing music. A big plot hole of Grand Theft Auto 5 is players can listen to the songs on the radio that directly reference places like LA and Hollywood, even though those locations aren't supposed to exist in the GTA universe. Los Santos rock radio players 1978's Hollywood Nights by Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, and Channel X's plays 1980's Los Angeles by X, exclusive only to PS4, Xbox One, and PC versions of Grand Theft Auto 5. Even more songs reference the state of California, including Vinewood Boulevard's Radio 2013 California Girls by Shirk, 2015's California by E40 featuring Damn Funk and Arrow Pink, played by The Lab, and finally, The Lowdown 91.1 plays 1969's The California Soul by Marilena Shaw. It is clear that the selection of music doesn't exactly provide consistency when it comes to the Grand Theft Auto 5 setting, since it should reference San Andreas, Los Santos, and Vinewood rather than California, Los Angeles, and Hollywood. It may be too much to ask for a developer to completely alter the lyrics and title of a song, given that it's such a minor detail, but at the very least, Rockstar should have considered switching these Grand Theft Auto 5 songs with some other hits that would have stayed within the game's continuity. Yeah, it is too much to ask. You're asking Rockstar to pay a whole lot of money to bring in multiple singers and rappers, some of them are dead, I might add, and have them re-record a whole song just because Los Angeles or Hollywood is said a couple of times. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, Jerry, can't they just record the one line and edit it in later? And to that I say no, because the voice would be inconsistent. For example, here's my voice from a year ago. The Super Mario Bros. 2 we all know. Super Mario Bros. 3. And here's my voice now. Do you hear the difference? Also, but at the very least, Rockstar should have considered switching these Grand Theft Auto 5 songs with some other hits that might have stayed within the game's consistency. But why? It doesn't really affect the game. It's like saying that The Dark Knight should have rebuilt the bank at the beginning because I recognized it as the Chicago Post Office, or at the very least found a less recognizable place. It doesn't make sense now, does it? I've heard multiple songs on the radio that have mentioned LA, Hollywood, Compton, and other places in California. I haven't found it to be a problem, and my friends and others haven't found it a problem either. So why is it a problem to you? We know what Los Santos is. We know it's a parody of LA. So why does the music affect it? Because it breaks the game's immersion? I don't think a couple music lines will break the immersion of this game. But hey, these are just my thoughts on the article, so. So off topic, I apologize for my inconsistent upload schedule. I can't promise to make it consistent, but I'll try to upload once or twice a month. Other than that, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video where I plan to do a part 4 to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Bye.